Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for clicking on 5 News Web News. It is Monday, April 29th. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here are some of the top stories we've been following today here on 5 News. A plane crash in Tucker County sent 3 people to the hospital on Friday.
Yeah, and crews are still trying to figure out exactly what happened. That plane crashed just after 12:30 near the Wynwood Fly-In Resort near Davis. Officers said that the pilot told them that he was trying to land but ran out of room on the runway and tried to take off again, but he was unable to clear the trees and crashed. The 3 men inside were all flown to Ruby Memorial Hospital, where they are still recovering. The FAA was called in to investigate the cause, and we'll be sure to update you as soon as we hear anything new.
Well, a 4-car accident in Mon County killed a Pennsylvania woman on Friday night. According to a press release, 25-year-old Tricia Price of Brownsville, PA, died as a result of her injuries. The accident happened at the intersection of routes 19 and 7. 3 other people were also transported to Ruby, but there is no word on their conditions at this time.
And 2 people are recovering in the hospital today after an early morning accident in Marion County on Friday. That crash happened on Whetstone Road in Mannington. Apparently, when David Jarvis crashed the car, he and 3 other people were trapped inside until crews could get them out. Jarvis and a passenger, Alex Gandy, were flown to the hospital. As of last word, Jarvis remains in serious condition while Gandy is still in fair condition. 2 other passengers were driven to Ruby Memorial Hospital as well. No word yet on what exactly caused that crash. And a man had to be flown to the hospital after a tree fell on top of him Friday in Randolph County just before 1 o'clock. Firefighters were called to the accident off of Route 33 in the Bowden area. A man who was working to cut down trees got trapped under one of them. Now, firefighters worked to get him out, and he was then flown to Ruby.
Well, the investigation into the Boston Marathon bombing suspects continues this week, and particular attention is being paid to Tamerlan Tsarnaev's trip to Russia in 2011. The head of the House Intelligence Committee says he believes the Tsarnaev brothers got help in learning how to build the pressure cooker bombs used in that blast, but officials say there is no evidence the brothers were a part of any terrorist organization. Meanwhile, there is renewed interest in the mother, Zubedeh Tsarnaev. Russian agencies reportedly recorded a phone call between her and her son Tamerlan, where the 2 allegedly discussed jihad.
And $5 grand is up for grabs for anyone who has information on who set an apartment building on fire Wednesday night. This happened along Locust Avenue near Fairmont State University. The State Fire Marshal's office determined that someone intentionally set the fire in the basement stairwell. Now, luckily no one was hurt because the building was vacant when that fire started. If you know anything, you can call the arson hotline. That number is 1-800-233-FIRE. And investigators are also still trying to figure out what caused an empty home to catch fire on Thursday night. Shortly before 10, firefighters were called to the home on Limestone Road, just outside of Liberty Addition. The home was being renovated, so no one was there at the time of the fire. Firefighters on scene weren't sure what sparked it and were told that they planned on calling in investigators with the State Fire Marshal's office to check it out.
Well, as owners try to figure out exactly what's next after a fire at a complex on Johnson Avenue earlier this month, investigators still trying to figure out exactly what happened. The owner of one of the affected businesses told 5 News they were planning on tearing down half the building, but there has been no confirmation of that. The building is boarded up and covered to prevent any more damage. Be sure to stay with us here at 5 News for any further updates. And let's take a look at what our newsroom's working on for tonight. For First at 5 and 5 News at 6. First up, Senator Manchin reintroducing his gun bill. We're going to find out what's different and who thinks it could pass.
Plus, gluten-free diets. You've heard about them, right? They're taking the nation by storm. We're going to tell you why they're so popular and if you could benefit from them. And a little rain today, but the rest of the week is looking pretty good. We're going to have a look at your 7-day forecast coming up tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
It's worth sticking around for. That's it for us. Be sure to tune in tonight for First at 5 and 5 News at 6. Until then.
Have a great day, everybody.